Hello students, good morning. Today in chemistry we discuss about acid. Okay, some of the important acid which are obtained from nature. Before going to the topic, I try to discuss about weak acid and strong acid. Strong acid means what? It donate H plus, whose pH is more near to 1. In last lecture we have discussed about pH. pH 1 to 7, then acid, 7 to 14, then base, and if pH is 7, then neutral. In terms of acid, if pH is more near to 7, then that is a strong acid. There are two types of acids, strong acid and weak acid. Strong acids are mostly inorganic acid, and weak acid, they are organic acid. So what is the difference between organic acid and inorganic acid? Okay. First I discussed about few strong acid. First acid is H2SO4. This is prepared in the laboratory by artificial method. So its pH is near to 1 or 2. Okay? Its pH is near to 1. First is sulfuric acid. Second strong acid, that is, so this compound is the inorganic compound. Okay, inorganic, or it has ionic in character. Ionic character, then inorganic acid, and covalent character, then organic acid. We will discuss organic acid. We come to our topic, that is natural. This is the artificial, prepared in the laboratory by different methods. Sulfuric acid contact process. HCl, hydrochloric acid. HNO3, nitric acid. Okay, H2SO4, HCl, HNO3. Another acid, that is HF, fluoric acid, or hydrogen fluoride. Fluoride, bromide, HBr. Hydrogen or bromic acid, simple. Hydrogen bromide, but we speak as bromic acid. So these are all strong acid. Few carboxylic acid we discuss, means these are all inorganic. Now we discuss the organic acid, and then we go to the topic. Organic acid. Okay, most of the organic acid is obtained from nature. From nature this can be. It contains carboxylic group or carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid means it containing carbon. Carbon, when it is double bond with oxygen, then it is carbonyl group. This here containing H group, then it is known as C double bond of OH group. In short, it is known as C double H. So the acid which containing C double H group, carboxylic acid group, that acid is known as carboxylic acid or organic acid. This acid is mostly obtained from nature. Okay, carboxylic acid. If there is one carbon, C double H group is one carbon. Carbon has a valency 4. So here we write 4 link is there, 4 valence. Carbon has a 4 link. So double bond 2 link with oxygen, one with OH, other with H. So here we write these two compounds same. If there is one carbon, then methane, 2 carbon, then ethane, 3 carbon, then propane. So name of the acid is given as methanoic acid. 1 carbon acid, then methanoic acid. 2 carbon, then ethanoic acid, 3 carbon, then propanoic acid. So first one this, then it is methanoic acid. If 2 carbon, then last carbon I have put at C double L. Another carbon, then it links with this, one link over, so 3 link remain. So CH3C double H, ethanoic acid. Next CH3, CH2, COOH, propanoic acid. So in this way, carbon chain increases. If number of this COOH group, instead of one, there are two COOH group, then it is known as dioic acid. Okay, if it is 3 COOH group, then tricoic acid or tricarboxylic acid. Now we see some of the natural occurring acid. Okay, different materials are there and which acid is there, that we discuss. First one, natural source. Second, acid name. Okay, acid common name, and we draw the structural formula. Okay, structural formula of that particular acid. First, the natural source first is vinegar. Okay, vinegar. Mostly in Chinese food, vinegar is added. To that vinegar containing acid, that is acetic acid. Name of the acid is acetic acid. Its IUPAC name for this is ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Ethane means 2 carbon, so it is 2 carbonyls. I am drawing the structure. First carbon CH3 and last carbon COOH. 2 carbon, so that's why it is known as methane, then 1 carbon, and ethane, then 2 carbon. So 2 carbon acid. So it is known as ethanoic acid. Okay, so vinegar containing acetic acid. Common name is acetic acid, but IUPAC name is ethanoic acid, and the structure is like this: CH3COOH. COOH means carboxylic acid group. Second example we take, that is orange. Okay, in orange juice we have citric acid. Citric acid. Citric acid means its taste is citrus, खट्टा लगेगा. Citrus. So formula of citric acid, it is tricarboxylic acid. This C6H8 and O7. I am drawing the structure of this citric, that is, it is CH2, CH2, COOH. Okay, in another way also you can draw this COOH group. I am putting down COOH group. This is COOH group. Here also COOH. So you can see 1, 2, 3 on this carbon. Okay, 1, 2, 3 carbon. In all carbon, COOH group is there. So you put 3 carbon, 1, 2, 3. Trioic acid. So tricarboxylic acid. Tricarboxylic acid. In 11th standard we discuss about the IUPAC name. You have to count the carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 carbon in one line, then it is pentanoic acid. But it is what? Tricarboxylic acid. So this is the structure of citric acid. But one OH group is also there. 1, 2, 3. 3 hydroxy. 3 hydroxy carboxylic acid. So this is the structure of citric acid. Here you can see more COOH group. So it is more citrus. Okay, ज़्यादा खट्टा लगेगा. But here vinegar, it is not sour in taste, but ज़्यादा खट्टा नहीं लगेगा, कम खट्टा लगेगा. Next, third one we discuss about lemon. orange and lemon. So lemon also containing this citric acid, same citric acid and formula is the same. So orange and lemon containing this citric acid. Okay, structure is same, tricarboxylic acid. Number 4, that is turmeric or tamarind. Tartaric acid is there. TAR, tartaric acid. Tamarind means इमली. Okay, तो इसका स्वाद थोड़ा खट्टा होता है. So in that tartaric acid is there. Tartaric acid is dicarboxylic acid. Its structure is okay. 2COOH group is there. So tartaric acid is 2COOH group and hydroxide group is there. OH. 4 carbon you can see, first, second, third and fourth. So it is methane, ethane, propane and butane. So it is butane dioic acid. Okay, and hydroxide group it is. So this is the structure of, so it is dicarboxylic acid. So turmeric containing tartaric acid, and this is the structure of tartar. This structure is important for science students. If you take science in 11 and 12 standard, this structure is very important and it will come in organic chemistry. Next is number 5. That is tomato. In tomato, oxalic acid is there. Another word, oxalic acid. Oxalic acid also dicarboxylic acid. COOH group, on second carbon, COO. Okay? So you can see COOH. So it is ethane dioic acid. COOH directly linked. So it is ethane dioic acid, 2 carbon then ethane, and that 2 carbon is acid group, then it is dioic acid. So, and remember the common name, that is oxalic acid. So if you eat tomato, the sour taste is because of this oxalic acid. Okay, and it containing 2 COOH dioic acid. Next is number 6, sour milk. Or curd. In that curd we have lactic acid. Lactic acid is 3 carbon acid. So this structure is CH3, CHOH and COOH. So propanoic acid, 2 hydroxide. Propanoic acid. CH3, okay, CH3, CHOH and COOH. So it is containing only 1 COOH group. So that is lactic acid. Propanoic acid is there. Lactic acid is obtained from curd in our muscles. Okay, lactic acid formation take place. If lactic acid formation take place during running, pulling of muscle will take place. Sprinter, okay, running or swimming, if muscle pull take place, then this lactic acid plays its important role. Acid is taken formation in the muscle, then muscle pulling will take place. So that is lactic acid containing propanoic acid, 2 hydroxyl propanoic acid, 3 carbon acid. Next, that is sting. Number 7 and number 8. So that is end sting. And another is nasal sting. End sting means चींटी जब काटती है So that also release chemical in our body. So that chemical is nothing but it is methanoic acid. Methanoic acid. Okay, structure I am drawing here only. Methanoic acid means one carbon acid, HCOOH. Okay, so in end sting, चींटी जब काटती है तो ये एसिड रिलीज होता है, मिथेनोइक एसिड, एंड वी हैव द बर्निंग लाइक थिंग इन आवर स्किन. वी हैव टू पुट द आइस ऑन दैट. So it containing methanoic acid. Another name is formic acid. Okay, formic acid. Common name is formic acid. So if end sting take place, then formic acid formation take place. Another is nestled sting. Nestled sting means the plant which containing stings. उसके अंदर जब काटा है वो जब चुभता है आपको, तो डेड स्टिंग प्लांट मीन्स खुजली वाला प्लांट जैसे बोलेंगे आप. कहीं जंगल में झाड़ी में जाओगे तो कांटे वाले जो भी प्लांट्स है, खुजली वाला प्लांट, वो आपकी स्किन पे आएगा, तो स्किन पे अंदर दिस स्टिंग विल गोज इनसाइड एंड इट रिलीज फॉर्मिक एसिड. ओके, सो इट गिव्स formic acid, that is IUPAC name is methanoic acid. These are the different organic acid which is obtained from nature. This plant is very useful. It contains other acids also which are helpful for our different diseases. So medicinal plant is there in this. It juice, if you try to drink, then different acids are there which will cure the diabetes and other cancer types of diseases. Okay, it contains other acids. This is the main formic acid, and other acids are there. So you try to prepare this table in your notebook, and its structural is very important. Try to understand. It contains COOH group, carboxylic acid group, COOH. Structure is C double bond O and OH. So that is carbon, and that is organic acid. It is a weak acid, not so strong acid, and other acid are the inorganic acid. Okay, H2SO4 sulfate. So you try to go through this table, prepare this table in your notebook. Okay, thank you. And in doubt, you can ask me.